Hello ladies and gentlemen, today I want to present you a model GW-M5610BA. This is a G-Shock watch with a blue dial. You can see this blue tint into the LCD screen, which is look absolutely gorgeous, absolutely amazing. I love everything about the look of this watch. Also, I put a blue bull bar on it to fit every single touch which we have in this watch, and it fits perfectly exactly this model. So let's take overall look on a body. We have usual letters, protection, G-Shock, split, reset, backlight, of course. This model is, let me see real quick, it's 3159 model on this watch, and it has the same functionality as the other representatives. Actually, the line 5610 is really huge. It has at least around 8-9 watches with different colors in it, but this one it's most unique. That blue LCD into it just make everything so awesome, so amazing. As you see, I just turn and watch different sides from left to right and opposite ways, and you see that blue tint just going from any angle absolutely amazingly. You will see it going around, so I'm circling around the watch, and you see that blue tint everywhere. Love it, absolutely love it. Also, it has a radio signal, and it has a power saving mode, day saving function, and also the battery is a solar battery, solar powered. Let's take a closer look on the body. Here we go. As we see, everything is fit so tight on this watch. No imperfections at all. CASIO did a brilliant job as usual. It's kind of feel like special coating on this rubber too. It looks much more better with blue bull bar. Screw in body. And let's slowly get to the face of the watch. Here you see the blue tint into LCD display already. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous. Here I'm gonna hold it for a second to let you see from all the angles. Here we go. The blue tint. Also, if you pay attention to details, you'll see that it's kinda a tiny mesh on the sides. Here we go, now we can discover it around the display, which is give a nice touch to the watch look as well. I'm very obsessed with this blue tint into LCD. I can't even tell how much I'm obsessed right now with this watch. Let's get to the strap. Actually, it's no coating on it. Or it is. Let me see closer. It's just different finish on the rubber up front. Now let's get to the back of the watch and then we can come back to functionality of this model. I got it scratched a little bit. Actually, it's not in scratch, it's from a gloss. Let me open it. Let's see. Okay, here's a buckle.
Wow, Dr. Robert.
Here's a buckle, here's a strap. That's the inside part of the strap. Here's the reference numbers for a strap to replace it, and use different color straps on this exact model. Actually, you can switch those straps all the way around between the CASIO G-Shock watches, especially those small square. The square ones, those small squares, you can switch them around and make your own unique piece with no problem at all. That's a reference number and a model number, 3159. The reference number of the exact model is GW-M5610BA, which is blue-black version. Here's another closer look on the strap. Yes, this strap got dirty from me. That's why it happened. I don't know how to explain this. It's actually from chemicals. This rubber reacts with some kind of chemicals, and if it happens, it even can be some chemicals in a soap or any product that you use to clean your watches. When you washing them, that's what happened to the rubber with the time. If there are some chemicals that not acceptable for this kind of rubber, that's what happens. Just pay closer attention right now so you will see what's gonna happen and you can avoid it. Here finish on a strap on the other side. Of course, buckle is metal, and we have the reference number on the other side for a rubber strap. And the main thing is a CASIO G-Pen on a buckle, which we know it's an authentic watch made in CASIO G-Pen. This watch is actually made in 2014, year 2014. One more closer look on the back. I get it out this way a little bit so you will see how it's look all the way from far distance and how it's look up front all the way from a far distance too. Everything shiny, blinky. Amazing watch. Truly amazing watch. Okay, now let's get to functionality. So functionality of this watch is pretty simple. If we can go overall look, we'll see that it's black blue mainly. It's a mineral glass on it. The band is made from resin, the bezel made from resin too. The screen type is LCD type. Timekeeping is digital because it's an LCD screen. Colors we know. The usual nickname of this watch is a square. I always call them squares. Weight of this watch is around 52-53 grams, and overall size is 46 by 43 by 12 millimeters. So that's the regular dimensions for all square watches, mostly. The usual functionality of this watch that we know about CASIO G-Shocks is 200 meters or 20 bar waterproof, water resistant. Also it has alarms, multiband 6, which is radio wave signal. It catches a radio wave, so you're not gonna be really worried about timekeeping, and you can set it easily right up front your window, and in literally in next half hour to 40 minutes you're gonna catch the signal, and the watch gonna reconnecting every night at the same time and gonna catch the signal again and again. Also, it has a tough solar. It has auto backlight, which is great also for this watch. So when you turn your hand around, the backlight gonna start flashing by itself. It's gonna turn on. Like here, I have to press the button to turn. Let me see. I don't know if I'm pressing it or not. Probably I'm not hitting it right now. I don't think I'm pressing it. I need to press it. And the backlight is turned on. Also it has a world time. Number of cities is the usual number of cities, it's 48, and number of time zones is 29. And alarms is 5 alarms as it goes usually on these watches with this model and with model 5600 reference numbers. That's most of the part that's it about this watch. Also, I want to say that more unique timepieces start coming out this year and in the past 2022, but I mostly appreciate the vintage ones because for me they have the most effort put it into them. I don't know, those new common pieces, it's not kind of my style. I'm more for these very aesthetic looks, like this blue black and with this bull bar. I'm absolutely in love with this watch. Absolutely love everything about it. Now let's get to functionality. When we press the mode button, we see the regular functions. Let me see. World time, time zones, power saving, day saving time, 5 alarms, timer, reverse timer, and it's get back to the regular time. Also, you can adjust the time on this watch by pressing the top left button. Here you see it showing Tokyo, your time zone, time, day saving time set it at auto, 12-hour time format, the date, you change seconds, minutes, hours, the year is 2023, the today's date, power saving is on, and it goes back to the same one. So if you want to stop this, you just press the top left button again. This is pretty much about this watch, but it doesn't have that much charge, so I'm not sure can I turn the backlight on or not. Let me try it. If not, it's gonna be a little sad, but yep, the backlight doesn't wanna turn on because we don't have enough charge in it, so that's why that happens. That's a signal. I know this button works. Backlight. Press again. Here we go. Here's the backlight. It's working perfectly. As we see when I'm pressing it, it's turning on for 1 second and then turns off, right, by the way. I actually wasn't been hitting this button, that's why it's not been working. And you see this blue tint on the screen with a blue black backlight. This looks absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Couple more shots from different positions. Here we go. Blue tinted LCD display with blue backlight. Here we go. I can turn the light back on. We can take a look on this backlight with the lights on. I don't know if it's turning now right now or not. Should be. Well, you can't really see with these lights on. So never mind. This is all about the functionality of this watch. It's 2014 model, and in Japanese yen it's been costing around 15,000 Japanese yen. So I believe that's about 150 or about $200 this watch was been costing. It's a pretty nice model, very unique, and it's gonna last you your lifetime definitely. Also, the calendar on these watches all going from whatever date it takes, I believe from 19 something, can't tell the exact date, but what I know for sure that they are all going until 2099, to the year 2099. Thank you for staying with me. Please comment, tell me what watches you want to see next. Do you like to see more mechanical watches? What watch brands you like the most? And let's talk about Casio. What another Casio watches you would like to see? Is it more G-Shocks or Oceanus or Edifices? Leave a comment, please subscribe, and there's much more to come. Thank you for staying.